A very good morning, dear students. Welcome to e-learning classes of Sacred Hearts of Business Studies. In the previous lecture, students, we have discussed about the different functions of marketing, or we can say it the different functions of marketeer, in which we have discussed about gathering and analysis of market information, market planning, product designing and development, standardization and grading, packaging and labeling, branding, customer support services, price of the product, promotion and selling techniques, physical distribution, transportation, and the last storage and warehousing. Dear students, in today's lecture, we are going to discuss about the concept of marketing mix. So the very first question that must arise in our mind, that is, what is marketing mix? So dear students, marketing mix refers to the different ingredients or tools or the variables which the marketeer mixes in order to interact with a particular market. In the simple words, we can say marketing mix include all those tools and techniques which are all those tools and techniques which are helpful in the interaction of a particular producer with the market, with the consumers, is known as marketing mix. The marketing mix is the essence of any marketing endeavor. That means whatever the marketing activities are there, the marketing process is there. So marketing mix is the essence, that means the soul of the particular process. In the words of Phillips, marketing mix are the set of marketing tools, set matlab combinations of marketing tools that firm uses to pursue its marketing objective in the target market. That means it is a process in which a particular company used to try to interact with the target market so that the uh, promotional tools can be executed properly and the objective of the organization can be achieved. Next topic, this is the elements of marketing mix. So dear students, there are 4 P's, that is product, price, place and promotion are the main elements of the marketing mix. If we talk about the further distribution about the marketing mix, so in the product we used to discuss about the product mix, branding, packaging and labeling, etc. In the price we used to discuss about the different factors affecting the price of a particular commodity. Next, in place we used to discuss different channels of distribution, channel levels, components of physical distribution. Thereafter, the next one, that is promotion, and in the promotion we will discuss about advertising, sales promotion, personal selling, public relations. Let us discuss the very first element, that is the product. So dear student, what is the product? Although we all know about the product, but again in the very short track we are just going to discuss. The product element of marketing mix signifies the tangible or intangible product offered to the customer which is the satisfier of need. So what is product, beta? Product is the particular it can be tangible one or it can be the intangible one which used to satisfy the need of the human behavior. Next, product is a bundle of utilities. What it is stated, that the product is a bundle of utilities, that means the product is the bunch of the usefulness, because until and unless the product is not useful for us, we are not going to purchase it. If the particular product is providing us utility, then only we are going to purchase it. So the product is the bundle of utilities. Now in the product, the second element is the product mix. And what is the product mix? Product mix refers to the important decisions related to product. एक प्रोडक्ट से रिलेटेड जितने इंपॉर्टेंट डिसीजंस होते हैं वो सब किस में आते हैं बेटा? प्रोडक्ट मिक्स में आते हैं. एंड व्हाट आर दीज इंपॉर्टेंट डिसीजन? दीज डिसीजन कैन बी about the quality of product, design of product, packaging of product, etc. Another important thing included in the product mix is the product assortment. And what is the product assortment? So it refers to the number of products and items a particular producer offers to the market. Product assortment क्या है बेटा? एक पर्टिकुलर कंपनी मार्केट में कितने प्रोडक्ट्स को लॉन्च करती है, कितने उसके प्रोडक्ट्स मार्केट में हैं, दैट इज़ नोन एज द प्रोडक्ट असॉर्टमेंट. सो प्रोडक्ट मिक्स में क्या किया? द फर्स्ट थिंग दैट इज़ द डिफरेंट इंपॉर्टेंट डिसीजंस रिगार्डिंग द प्रोडक्ट एंड द सेकेंड पार्ट इज़ द प्रोडक्ट असॉर्टमेंट. See, important components of product mix. And now what are the important components of the product mix? The very first one is the branding. We all have heard about the brand, that the particular brand is a very good brand, the particular commodity is very costly. Why? Because it is branded. So we all have listened about the brand. So today we are going to discuss more about the brand or about the branding. One of the most important decision that is to be taken by the marketeer is to decide whether the product will be marketed under brand name or under generic name. Brand name जो सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट एक और फंक्शन है मार्केटियर का वो ये कि आइडेंटिफाई करना, इस बात को एनालाइज करना कि जो प्रोडक्ट मार्केट में हम लोग सेल आउट करेंगे वो ब्रांड नेम के अंडर सेल आउट होगा या फिर जेनरिक नेम. नाउ व्हाट इज जेनरिक नेम? जेनरिक नेम इज द class of particular commodity. For example, toilet soap, for example detergent, for example mobile phone. All these are the generic names. और अब इनका ब्रांड नेम क्या हो गया? इन द टॉयलेट सोप वी कैन से लक्स, वी कैन से हमाम, वी कैन से डेटॉल. तो टॉयलेट सोप इज द whole class, and the Hamam, Lux, Breeze and Synthol, all these are the brand names. So initially the marketeer have to decide whether to go with the brand name or the generic name. See further, for example, toilet soap is a generic name and Lux is a brand name that I have discussed earlier. If the company's product is sold by the generic name, then it will be very difficult to differentiate company's product with the competitor's product. Why the company used to adopt the concept of branding? Because there are a lot of sellers are there in the market, and if you are selling your product under the generic name, so in that condition it is very difficult to differentiate your product with the product of competitor. And that is why, to make their good differentiate, to make their good identical, companies used to give the brand name. A brand is the identification of a particular product. ब्रांड क्या है? एक पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट को आइडेंटिफाई करने का जो एक प्रोसीजर है, दैट इज द ब्रांड. इट कैन बी इन द फॉर्म ऑफ नेम, सिंबल और डिज़ाइन एक्सेट्रा. वो नेम हो सकता है, प्रोडक्ट का डिज़ाइन हो सकता है, सैम्पल हो सकता है, या उसका सिंबल हो सकता है. आगे देखिए, द ब्रांडिंग इज नॉट ओनली डन टू आइडेंटिफाई द सेलर. सिर्फ आइडेंटिफाई करने के लिए नहीं होती, बट ऑल्सो टू मेक योर प्रोडक्ट सुपीरियर देन द कॉम्पिटिटर्स प्रोडक्ट. बल्कि आपके प्रोडक्ट को मार्केट में सुपीरियरिटी उसकी शो करने के लिए भी लोग ब्रांड नेम्स को क्या करते हैं? अडॉप्ट करते हैं. ब्रांडिंग इज मच मोर देन द आइडेंटिफिकेशन मार्क. इट इज़ अ सेलर्स प्रॉमिस टू डिलीवर क्वालिटी एंड सेटिस्फेक्शन ऑफ बायर्स एक्सपेक्टेशन. ठीक है, ये इस बात का एश्योरेंस है कि हम लोग हमेशा क्वालिटी को मेंटेन रखेंगे, एंड वट एवर योर एक्सपेक्टेशंस आर देयर, दैट विल बी फुलफिल्ड बाय द पर्टिकुलर company. Now you can see an image over here, and in this image a lot of brands are here that we have listened since very long period of time. For example, P&G, McDonald's, Disney, Google, Coca-Cola, Amazon, Nestle, Mastercard, Canon, Samsung, Nike, Dell, and so on. A lot of names are there. So I have taken this image only to make you people recognize that all these name, whatever you have listened, all these are the example of the brands. See further, terms related to brand. There are different terms related to brand. The very first is the brand that we have discussed. A brand is the identification of a product. It can be in the form of name, symbol and design. Second, brand name. The part of brand which can be spoken is called brand name. brand name क्या, जिसको आप क्या कर सकते हैं? आप स्पीक आउट कर सकते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल लक्स, फॉर एग्जाम्पल डेटॉल, फॉर एग्जाम्पल सर्फ, फॉर एग्जाम्पल कैडबरी, फॉर एग्जाम्पल मारुति. ऑल दीज यू कैन स्पीक आउट, तो इनको हम लोग क्या बोलेंगे? ब्रांड नेम बोलेंगे. Thereafter come the trademark, but before discussing about the trademark, we will come to the next one, that is the brand mark. So brand mark क्या होता है? The part of brand which cannot be spoken. है ना, ब्रांड का वो पार्ट जिसको हम लोग स्पीक आउट नहीं कर सकते बट जिसको हम लोग रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं इन द फॉर्म ऑफ सिम्बल्स, इन द फॉर्म ऑफ इमेज, दैट इज नोन एज द ब्रांड मार्क. फॉर एग्जाम्पल जो पेप्सी का साइन है दैट इज अ रेड एंड ब्लू बॉल, द इमेज यू कैन see over here, and the Nike sign of arrow that also you can see over here. All these are the brand name. तो अगर यहाँ पे पेप्सी नहीं भी लिखा होगा तो हम लोग सिर्फ इस बॉल को देख के पहचान जाएंगे that it is about the Pepsi and it is about the Nike. And what is the trademark? When a particular company used to make its brand mark protected with the legal procedure, then it is known as trademark, and no other firm can use the name or the sign for which a company get legal protection. For example, no one can use the symbol of Pepsi because they have taken the trademark of that. That means legal protection on that particular sign. Now the next topic, that is the qualities of a good brand name. That means what can be the different qualities, different features of a good brand name. The very first, short and simple. The brand name must be short and simple so that it can be easily recognized, it can be easily mesmerized by the particular consumer. For example, Lux, Dettol, Surf, all these are the very short and simple name. Second, the brand name should be easy to pronounce. If it will be difficult to pronounce तो क्या होगा ऐसे में बेटा, in this condition the consumer will hesitate to demand it in the shops, in the multiplexes, and what will happen as a result, the demand of the particular product will decreases. तो उसका जो pronunciation है वो easy होना चाहिए. For example, Hinz, it is an difficult pronunciation. For example, Lux, it is easy pronunciation. तो pronunciation कैसा होना चाहिए, easy होना चाहिए. Next, brand name must be the utility suggestive one. That means it must suggest the usefulness of the particular product. For example, hair and care, there is an oil, there is a shampoo, hair and care, so the name in itself is signifying that the particular shampoo is for the care of a particular hairs. For example, Hajmola, that signifies that it will provide the digestive property. The next one, the brand name should be unique and distinctive. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि एक सपोज कर लीजिए एक कंपनी एरियल है तो आपने अपनी कंपनी का नाम टेरियल रख दिया. It should not be like this. The name should be the unique and distinctive one. Suppose the one particular company has put it their name Ariel, तो आपने अपना नाम रख दिया Rin, Tide, Surf. All these are the unique and distinctive name. And the last one, the brand name must be selected after considering its meaning in the different languages. है ना, आपने जो भी नेम सेलेक्ट किया है उसका मीनिंग आपको डिफरेंट लैंग्वेजेस में देखना चाहिए. देन ओनली यू मस्ट सेलेक्ट इट. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, देर इज अ ब्रांड नेम नोवा that is given to the ambassador car, and what does it mean in the Spanish में nova word का मतलब होता है does not go. So if a car and does not go is the meaning, so it will create some of the negative image in the mind of the particular कंज्यूमर. तो ऐसे नेम्स आपके नहीं होने चाहिए जिनका डिफरेंट लैंग्वेजेस में कोई अलग मीनिंग निकलता हो या फिर नेगेटिव मीनिंग निकलता हो. ठीक है, सो ऑल दीज आर द क्वालिटीज और द फीचर्स ऑफ गुड ब्रांड नेम. नाउ वी विल कम टू द एडवांटेजेस ऑफ ब्रांड नेम. व्हाट आर द डिफरेंट एडवांटेजेस of the brand name? So the very first subcategory is the advantages to the producer, and thereafter we will discuss about the advantages to the customer. And what are the advantages to the producer? The very first, that helps in product differentiation. When the brand name is given, then it is very easy to differentiate your product with the product of the competitor. Second, helps in advertising. With the brand name, advertising becomes more effective as it not only makes people aware about the feature of the product but also about the brand which can provide these benefits. Advertisement करना comparatively क्या हो जाता है बेटा, easy होता है. Next, differential pricing. With established brand name, the firm can easily charge high price for its product as compared to the competitor product. If your product is established in the market, if your name is established in the market, then obviously you will get an advantage to charge the higher prices in the market as per your competitor, because your name will compel the consumer to purchase your product even at the high prices. And the last advantage, easy introduction of the new particular product. If we take an example of this, initially in the Dettol there was the only original one, that is of the orange color, but slowly and a little bit with the gradual time, the Dettol soap, that is the toilet soap, have increased its number of variety. Now skincare, now the cool one, and other particular particular type of toilet soaps are also available in the brand of Dettol. So it is a easy introduction of the new particular product. Once your a single product is established in the market, then you can easily introduce the new particular product in the market in the name of the brand only. Now we will discuss advantages to the customers. The very first, it is easy to identify the product. You can easily identify the particular product over the product of other particular company that you want to purchase. Second, ensures quality. Brand name gives quality assurance, and customers can buy branded goods with no doubts and qualities of product. If the particular product is a branded one, in that condition we are least bothered about the quality. We are least bothered about cross checking of the quality. Why? Because we know that if the particular product is branded, obviously the quality will be the good one of the particular product. And the last one, status symbol. Use of branded goods add to status symbol of customers and add to their confidence level. What happens, the particular person who is using all the products of a very good brand brings a good positive reputed image. Status symbol seems to be higher of that particular person in comparison to the person who is not using any of the branded product. So all these are the advantages of the branding to the customers. So dear students, what we have discussed today, beta, today we have discussed about the marketing mix, thereafter its definition, the elements of marketing mix, in which we have discussed about product mix, important components of product mix, in which we have discussed about the branding, various names related to branding, qualities of branding, and advantages of branding. This is all about today. God bless you all.